Alright, what's up guys? We're going to be doing our first summoning session for the new collab monsters. Didn't have a lot of scrolls going into it, but then the collab gave me like 100 just for spending stuff, so I was a little bit salty that they did it so quickly after the other banner and didn't give us any warning, but give it 100 scrolls, throw it at it, it's fine. But it is going to make me think twice about summoning for any random banner, because I don't really care about the princesses or whatever, and I summoned a bunch for them, and I would have waited for this had I known it was coming. So it feels a little bit like a slight betrayal of trust to not give you a heads up. So I'm just gonna keep that in mind, you know? Like, I'm gonna have that in the back of my mind, be like, okay, do I really want to summon for this, or should I wait for something a little bit better? Because clearly the collabs are better. There's way more Nat 5s. You have a better chance of getting something new, so that's kind of something to keep in mind. I've got my Ancient Transcendence still, which is nice, so it gives me a really good chance of a collab monster, because I was missing like 15 before, and now there's an additional like 8. But obviously I'm going to wait until all the summons are done for the whole period to do that, so that I don't get any dupes. So it'll be probably after these 60 days. I won't summon again for a while after that. So that's my plan. So let's get into it, and we'll see what we get. Let's do win first. Ooh, I got one right off the bat. That's cool. One of the new monsters. Or it's somewhere in this group. Oh, it's this guy. Oh, I got 2 of this guy. Interesting. Increases critical rate. Increases your attack power for 2 turns and attacks the enemy 5 times. Cannot be revived. So that's a skill 3, right? Attacks all enemies during their HP recovery. Damage increases current. Okay, so it's a multi-hitter, but only on 1 skill, and a can't be revived. This doesn't look that good. Okay, it's a 4-star. It's a skill up. That's fine. And like 3 lightning. That's really nice. All right, let's summon the rest of these wins. I really like the way that they do Nat 4s and Nat 5 families. I feel like it's sort of the compromise to not having Nat 4 skill ups. Because it lets you skill up Nat 5 slowly through summoning and versus having Nat 4 skill ups. And I know it's not every Nat 5 family, but those families I don't want to Devilmon because I can naturally just summon a million Nat 4s and skill them up. So, like the series, I've skilled up like 2 series just from summoning, which is kind of nice. Alright, we got 2 fires. Let's summon them. I have lots of fire Nat 5, or I'm not missing many fires, so I don't expect much. Alright, and then we got 265 of these. Let's go clear out our storage again. So in theory, based on the odds, we should get like 1 Nat 5, right? In theory. We might not, but we should. We'll see how we do. Hey, we got one right off the bat. One of the collabs. We don't know if it's a Nat 5 or not. It is an Nat 5. Cool. Oh, it's the one I wanted the most. Sweet. This guy's cool. Here, we'll look at him here so we don't have to go click on him. So, speed lead, which you always want all the speed leads to have as many options as you can. 28% speed lead, which is good. It's a step up from the 24. Kind of matches the fire guy we got recently. This is the skill that makes it so good. It's a Tiana-like, removes all beneficial effects. No... It's not... Is it a res check? There's still a... There's not a res check, but there's an ac check. It's one of the checks. Tiana is no res, no ac, but this doesn't touch them at all. So I guess that means no res? I don't know. One of the 2, I think. And then it gets a skill again immediately, which is great. So then you can do a defense break. It's a 100% chance won't be glanced. It can still pass an ac check, but I'm pretty sure this guy wakens into accuracy, so that's kind of nice. The only thing that is a little bit tricky about him that you think is he's like overpowered is not quite great is he doesn't have any way to push back the enemy or boost up the team. So he needs to be second in after a boost, I would say. Like you do I don't know, Kabila and then him, followed up with a defense break, and then you have a defense broken monster right off the bat, and maybe you do Pungbeck or something and do a bunch of damage. But having anything that doesn't touch the enemy is great. You're not going to get countered. Moore's not going to do anything to you. Anything that has a built-in anti-strip kind of has to touch the mechanic. Your Haygang's still going to be good, but this is really, really nice. So that's great. That was the one I think I wanted the most of, just kind of looking over him. And I turned off the purple lightning because I don't want to know. I like the mystery, you know? All right, let's see. Oh, good. We can afford another one. Also, I'm never going to do my Splendid Blessing until my Splendid Transcendence, whatever it's called, unless I have a blessing. So, man, we got one in our first 10 pull, so all the rest is just cake. So, see, I don't know if that's an F5. I like that. I like not knowing. I don't want to know. Oh, it's another one of these guys. Don't have one of these so far. Sean. Kind of a basic name. That's a nice little guild skill. Attacks the enemy 3 times, ignores all damage reduction effects. Attacks the enemy 2 times, decrease the defense, destroy the max HP. Crit rate increases to 100. Ooh, that's pretty nice. So you can build him on 0 crit. Attacks the enemy to remove all beneficial effects and absorbs the attack bar by 50%. That's pretty good. So always crit. Almost always a crit. And then damage. So interesting. Good little guild monster. You can build him really, really tanky. And he's a 4-star, so that's pretty solid, I say. For 4 stars, I'd say that's pretty solid. Should I hit skip? Yeah. No, see, I don't want to skip. I don't want to skip the whole thing. I don't like that. I don't like doing that. Collab. I do like different symbols. Like that. This is the guy I already got. Yeah, I got him already. I don't know how many collab 4 stars are, but what's so nice is that I was like, maybe I'll get a 5-star and maybe I'll get a new unit, and I already solved that issue completely. I got the one I wanted the most. First 10 scrolls. Easy mode. Love it. Ooh, collab monster. I like having the different symbols for a collab monster. And I don't know if it's a 5-star or not. I like that too. This guy's new for me. Oh, this is the guy with all the skills. Why does he look so, like, scared? I like his little jacket, though. Because he's going to be easy to cosplay as for if anybody wants to, because you just get that little jacket. All right. Decrease defense 2 turns with 50% chance. Damage increases according to attack speed. We like that. Attacks all enemies 2 times to increase their attack by 50%. Damage increases by 50% of the target's attack bar 0. Ooh, nice. I kind of like that. Doesn't scale on attack speed, though, like skill 1. Gains immunity from inability effects. That's good. Increases damage 50% as an ally under... Okay, that seems okay. Kind of like a half Josephine. Like if someone's stunned, he does more stuff. And this is the thing you can only use twice per battle. Always has an attribute advantage and ignores effects that resist death. If you have attacked the enemy target with HP below 30%, deals additional damage by 30% of the target's max HP. So in my mind, it's like an execute, right? If it's under 30, they're going to die, right? Because it does 30% damage. Unless I'm reading that somehow wrong. Maybe shields would mitigate that, or some sort of ability like the Wind Monkey King or something. But that seems neat. And for a 4-star, that seems really good. Like, I don't know. That seems really good. But probably the 5-star versions are even better because they have similar shenanigans going on. That's my 5-star, right? We'll keep him. We'll lock him, actually, so I don't have to find him again. And now I want to pull a lot of those little tusk guys so I can skill him up because I don't want to have to actually spend Devilmon on him. Lock. How many does he take? Yeah, a good amount. So hopefully I'll pull a bunch. All right, let's get back to it. 200 more. So technically we could still pull one more. So a dead pack, I'll skip through because I don't need to see a dead pack. Dead pack. Hey, collab monster. I think I'm getting really good collab monster rates. Hey, it's one I don't have. Ooh, this is going to be a 5-star, right? Because it stopped. Yeah. Oh, it's a guy I already had. Well, I wanted him so much that I got him twice. That's how much I wanted him. So much. This one's new. This is the girl that gets like crazy when they're fighting. She like turns into a demon. Attacks the enemy 2 times to decrease the attack power for 2 turns. Okay. Attacks all enemies 2 times. The first hit blocks them from removing harmful effects. The second turn with a 50% chance absorbs their attack bar. Okay. Increases its attack power and defense. So it's like a Konamiya or something. That might be good in Giants because you have to use a Konamiya in Giants. I don't know if the skill cooldowns are good enough. But for the Speed Giants teams, that seems pretty good. But the cooldowns might not be right and it might not be usable at all. Alright, so we're going to go feed that new guy we just got. Is this, we do that here? No, we do that in this thing. I feel like we're getting really good rates on the collab monsters. Like, I've seen some people that, like, did 200 scrolls and didn't get a single one. Like, that's not good. I would be sad if I got that, but I'm getting, I think, pretty lucky. Which is great. We'll take it. Alright, so we're going to buy another blessing. Because we like choices. I want all the monster choices I can. And I'm willing to sacrifice the small chance of a LD whatever that people do, you know? So this could be a Nat 5. I don't know. I like how... Oh, see, there's already one, so probably not. I like how when it's a Nat 5 collab, it forces you to go into, like, the little scroll thing. Oh, dead pack. Collab monster. Is it nat 5? Probably not. Oh, it's that guy right there. Tanjiro. What's he do? Prevents the target from receiving beneficial effects. Ooh, on a skill 1, that's interesting. Increases the damage by 50% if all your skills are on cooldown. That's kind of neat. Makes the skill 1 a little bit better. Attacks all enemies to decrease their attack speed for 2 turns. And with a 50% chance, increases the duration of harmful effects granted by 1 turn. Okay, so increased duration of harmful effects. It's not bad. Attacks all enemies to freeze for 1 turn. Deals additional damage 2 more times to targets with harmful effects and inflicts continuous damage to them for 3 turns each. 3-turn harmful is pretty good, especially as an AoE. At the very least, this is a TOA monster, right? Increases the duration of harmful effects. I don't know. There's some uses for this guy as a 4-star, so I think that's kind of nice. I don't know that he's buildable in placement of the 5-star. I mean, probably not. But, I mean, we're so jaded by horrible collab monsters and just new monsters in general. Like, anything that feels remotely usable is kind of enticing. And we've already got 2 nat 5s out of, 230 scrolls? So, even if we get not a single thing the rest of the way, we can't complain because we beat the rates big time. Empire. Cannon Girl. You always feel, with these new formats, you always feel a little bit bad when you see the 4-star and you're like, oh, it's probably that one. Like, technically it could be something else later. Like, it could be a 5-star later on, but you see when you're like, oh, it's that. It's not. See, it's the Kung Fu Girl. It's not some random awesome 5-star. Most likely. We're getting, I think, good rates. Good rates. Ah, it's the Neosto agent. But, see, I could put on Purple Lightning if I didn't want to, deal with that at all. But I don't like Purple Lightning. I like the possibility of one of those lightnings being good. It just makes something fun. Like, it's the mysteriousness of it, I think, that is interesting. Like, having it completely told right from the first button click is not fun. So, see, this could be a nat 5. I don't know. If I see a nat 4 collab, though, I know it's not. But it could be. Oh, it's that guy. Tanjiro. Maybe I have all the 4-stars now. I don't know. But any collab is good, because that's a Devilmon, right? For somebody. Nope, nobody I have now, just the Tusk guy. But collab monsters are really good. I'll take any one I can get. Succubus. And Horus. Bonus Horus. Oh, dead pack. Dead pack. Alright, let's see. Maybe we can do a little more. Lightning rates are so good. Or maybe I'm just glossing over the dead pack. Like, I don't think about it, out of sight, out of mind. Oh, dead pack. Then you just click through and they're gone. You don't have to think about it. All right, let's go dump all this stuff off. I'm not sure if that blue guy I got was the best one of the batch, but it was the one that stood out to me when I was looking through, and I was like, oh, I can see an immediate use for that. Whereas, like, in the princesses, I'm like, I see no use for any of these, but I'm still going to summon because they're new. And we should have a good amount of these. A couple more pulls anyway. Yeah, because we got a collab monsters too. So we'll take all those. And then we'll get back to work. Alright, here we go. Ooh, nice. The symmetry. 4 exactly. Who's it gonna be? Magic Knight. Go again. Oh. We can see the Blade Dancer right off the bat. Unless there's something else. Lightning again. Vampire. Alright, final 4, and then we'll go get our last little bits from the shop thing. Assassin. Oh, Succubus, back to back. Alrighty. Let's go claim a couple more. These bonus mysticals, like, it always blows my mind. Like, sorry, guildmates, but whenever I see people summoning not on the get an extra mystical, I'm like, man, they are living the good life. They're just totally comfortable not getting an extra mystical every 10 whenever these come around. Because they come around, like, all the time. These things are always happening. Oh my gosh, another one? Sure, dragon. I'm going to get so many dupes all the time because I have, like, 90% of the nat 5s. Okay, so then now I need to feed it. And I really think the reason why I have so many is because of the blessings. Like, I'm getting double every time I get a nat 5. I'm getting double choices, and that seems to work out for me. So I don't know if I'm reinforcing my own behavior, but I feel like it just works. We're getting close to enough dupes to get another blessing. We're not quite there. The best way to get blessings are to pull in situations where you can't use the blessing, I guess. Like if you pull on like a ancient, or no, one of these legendary all attributes, and you get a nat 5 and you don't get a choice, or if you do the summoning stones, which I have not had anything to summon for in forever, you don't get a choice. And so if it's a dupe, you're like, oh, I just feed it straight for the materials. Okay, so we've got not much left. A couple of these and a couple of these, and then that's it. And then we'll do another summoning chest, and once I finish getting all this stuff from the event, the light darks and all attributes and TOAs and all that good stuff. So we'll do our 2 light darks first, just to do it. Don't expect lightning, because there's only 2. Get them out of the way. There we go. We'll always do those first, because then we can end with lightning. So we'll do these 2 and then those 2, and we'll call it a day. Would love to see the little symbol there, because I want more skill ups. Chloe. Symbol. Nope. That guy's not bad. I don't have as many of those as I would like. Alright, but if we're going to get a symbol, we want it here, right? Because it could be LD, right? Dark Robo. That's what we need. Actually, let's put these guys in storage first. Storage. Everybody in storage. Alright, 2 more. I like these scrolls, but they're a little bit scammy because I have a little bit more hope than normal. That's never good. What are you? You look red. You are red. Alright, 1 more. And go. Symbol? No symbol. Yeah, they're always a little scammy. Alright, so coming up, we got this coming up pretty soon. We've got this after all our summons. And so we took one off the list, right? So that was good. We got one of them off the list. But yeah, so that is everything.